Hi all. Right, back with more Fields of Fire, Normandy campaign, mission 4, Hill 192 offensive. This will be my part 8. Couple of, yeah, it was in part 7, just that I noticed the error with the bunker situation, didn't I? So, I noticed it was back in part 4 that I made that blunder. And I want to say that it kept its fire coming in on here until just in part 7 there when it, I think what happened, did the other unit retreat? Yeah, and we hit that. I think the other one fell back, didn't it? And then that's when I realised I shouldn't have even been firing this direction. I mean, obviously these guys weren't there at the time. It was just one other two-step squad that was in there that would have been taking the fire. I want to say they did shoot up this squad. This was a 3-step squad, so it looks like they've shot it up into 2 fire teams and a paralysed team. So I can only sort of say that the results probably were quite similar, or maybe even slightly worse for me. I don't know. I can't. You can't really tell, to be sure. But yeah, silly one. But you're going to miss some of these things, aren't you? You are going to miss things. So, what can we do? The other mistake, and I've got both of these in the header. This was part 4 that I just released earlier on. The other one was, hang on. When we were... was it the trading? You know what? I probably can't point to the situation. I want to say it was maybe the machine gun that was trading fire here. Would that have been the case? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was here. It was trading fire. It was a light machine gun. I'm not sure what's happened to that actually. I think it's been hit. I've got a fire team back there. It's maybe retreated as well. Anyway, when we were dealing with it, the enemy activity check for it. It was the most recent occurrence of they were trading fire, so it came down in between these two. And I went through the procedure, I looked back on the question I'd asked and the answers that I got back, and Martin's input in it as well seemed to suggest, and also from Andrew seemed to suggest that it was the net combat modifier that they were going to be looking at, the complete net combat modifier, like the results you would use for the combat rather than just the VOF. But I'm still not completely certain that that's what the intention is, but until we hear anything differently of that. Oh, mind you, this is just on this player ID, and this has been updated, so unless there's going to be a change to the wording of that, I mean, this could be just a draft copy as well, I'm assuming. Anyway, it's fine. If we do it that way, it's fine. However, when I was looking at this, that's when I was watching the video pack, this one is trading fire and NCM of units VOF is better, lower than the best opposing units. And this one, and I read it out as well, trading fire and NCM of units VOF is equal to or worse. Equal to or worse. Well, when we went and checked the 2 NCMs, we got a +2 here and a +2 there, which is equal to. And because it was equal, I decided, right, we need to randomise between the two. And you think that would have sort of clicked with me, but it did not. And we should not have randomised between the two. We should have chose this one because it was equal to. And unfortunately, when I randomised, we got this one. And then I looked at the card that we drew, because this was on a 3 and this would have been on a 2. And the action that we got here was no action. No. Sorry, no, it wasn't. It was grenade attack or concentrate fire. And the result that would have been here was a 1 on the 2. It would have been no action. But fortunately, the concentrate fire did not, it missed. It didn't pass. It didn't get a concentrate fire. So all that happened was I drew a lot of cards where I shouldn't have been drawing a lot of cards. However, I'll remember that in future, that equal to, there is an option for that. It's not just you randomise between the two, Grant. Which was kind of silly when I looked back on it. I thought that was daft, actually. To not have thought about it anyway, for sure. Okay, nothing else to say, I don't think. So I'm assuming we're moved on to game turn 5. And the wee boy cube I know is for, because the battalion HQ's on the map, for one more turn. So it must be the start of the turn. I've not got the phase marker up here. So let's just go and see if I can get a part squeezed in tonight. It is pretty late, but I'm just in from work. But I think I've possibly got a part in me before I head off to bed. Right, so friendly higher HQ event. There is not one. So the BNHQ is on the map. He's in here. So when he's on the map, we give him the maximum number of commands. So he gets 6. I'm just using that other counter for it. So he gets 6 commands to dish out, and clearly is going to activate. Right, tell me we've not done anything silly there. No, they're still both together. Yeah, I'm not sure if... Yeah, I think they would need to stay in communication, wouldn't they? Anyway, so he's going to activate the COHQ, clearly, for 1 command. And he's got 5 left. So what else can he do this time? And he's going to go away after this. Well, there's nothing to patch up there, but I mean, this card's kind of safe. This card's kind of safe. So is this one, in actual fact. So I mean, he could move up to here and start patching things up a little bit, or he could move across to here and help patch things up. Hopefully that it's okay to be doing all that. Well, if I've got that one wrong, we're going to be past that before anybody's going to get the chance to see it, and I'm just going to have to take note of the fact that I've done something silly with it, but I'm just not really that sure. I've not seen any video footage of the use of that. There must be some out there, though. You would think somebody's recorded it before. It would have been nice to have seen how they dealt with that if they did take it to the extremes that I am moving it about. Just don't feel like there's anything in the rules that's stopping me, but yeah, that's not to say that it might be there and I'm just not seeing it. Okay, so what am I going to do with him then? Okay, well, I'm going to move him then. I'm going to move him up to here under these foxholes. In actual fact, I could have... I don't know, can you infiltrate? I mean, there is a VOF still on this card, so I suppose, yeah, we could. We could attempt to infiltrate. So I suppose I should. Yeah, so I'm going to draw as 2 cards. We've decided we're just classifying him as a line quality. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. So let's see if he can infiltrate into the open field. He cannot. Right, that cost him 1 action. He's got 4 left now. Oops, careful, Grant. Let's move the plexi there. So he's exposed up there. Right, but he's got 2 fire teams. Interestingly, this fire team's got a rifle grenade with it, and I think this was the one that was part of the rifle grenade that was part of 2-2, but because they don't remember anything, I think it's fine like that. So it might mean that, because it's the other squad that we've got missing is 1-3 platoon, so it's part of 3rd platoon, 1-3 squad. So it would mean that they would then end up with 2 squads with rifle grenades, but I guess that's alright. Right, so I want to try and get it back, bring it back line though, because it was a veteran squad. So I want to bring it back line. So I'm going to use one command to rally this paralysed team into a litter team. Now remember, there's no VOF on this, so you'll be able to do this for free. So it's paralysed team to litter team. He's got 3 left. We're not going to be able to do this, are we? No. So I'm going to use one more to rally the litter team to a fire team. I mean, I could bring it back as a 3-step squad now, but it would be green. I don't want to bring it back green. Yeah, so I think what I do is just I spend the next 2 points rallying 2 of the fire teams and the assault teams. I don't know, I could have maybe moved something up there as well. Oh, let's just leave that at that. And sorry, they were all under the foxholes. Yeah. Right, so that's the battalion HQ done its thing. It did activate the COHQ. Sorry, the noise is the little Jessie here. She likes to chew at a bit of wood that I've got here. I made up this panel of wood to cover my games when I was using it down beside where the cat is. I don't have to do that now, but it was just to cover things up. And she's got... I'll show you down there. Look, it's all chewed at the side. It's a mess. But I don't use it anymore anyway, so I figured that I'll get on with it, I suppose. She must like to chew at her teeth or something. Right, anyway, that's not what I'm here for, Grant. Right, COHQ, so he's been activated. He's got 3 save commands. He's undercover. Oh, okay, he's undercover. Was that the plan? Yeah, he's undercover because they're all in the one bit here, so that must have been the intention. So he's getting a +1 for being better and a +1 for being undercover. So a +2 to the 4 is going to be 6 on top of the 3 that he had. So he's got 9. Now, who can he activate? Well, he can activate first platoon, which is undercover beside him, but he's got 9 save commands. As it is, he cannot activate second or third platoon. Or the XO, because he's under that cover, and it looks like these have chose not to go under the cover. Yeah, there was a good reason for that. I think there was a worry of grenades maybe coming my way, or coming their way, should I say. I suppose I should spend one of the commands to activate first platoon though, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm not so sure I need to, really. I mean, he's got 9 saved as it is. I'd be better just not, actually, I don't think. Right, so you want to move the COHQ somewhere then. Who could we do activating then? Maybe third platoon? Yeah, and if I go under that cover, I can then do something with this paralysed team, rally this bazooka maybe. The other option is I go up there and try to deal with that, but I think first platoon's going to go up there anyway. So let us attempt to infiltrate onto this card with the COHQ under the foxholes. And I'm getting that again from this fire on the card that's still there. which I think is right. It was Richard that brought that one up, and that was part of the reason he mentioned was the benefit that if you're firing on the card, that it creates a VOF there on the card and can help with infiltration. So that's what I'm doing. I'm moving from a card with a VOF. Yeah, so we're going to have to move under these foxholes though in there. So I'm going to use one command to attempt to infiltrate. COHQ's veteran. Right, hang on. Wait just now, I missed something here, I think. Come back here a second. Because if we infiltrate up with first platoon up to there, is that where we want to go? I think so. Yeah. I'm not sure tonight was the right night to start recording, to be honest. I came in and I thought, will I go up the stair or not? I'm starting to think my head's maybe not in it tonight. Well, you've started, Grant, so can you not at least put a little bit together? It's just that if we are going to infiltrate up to there, and if I'm going to move the first platoon, I want to move the heavy machine gun, because it cannot infiltrate. So yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to use that command that I've already spent actually to send this 1-1 heavy machine gun up under the foxholes, and that'll be exposed as well. And then I'll move the COHQ across here, attempting to infiltrate. So that's I'm down to 7 commands left. And 1, 2, 3 is going to attempt to infiltrate under the foxholes onto that card. 1, 2, 3. He succeeds. So yeah, it's getting a bit messy here though, isn't it? So everything's under this foxholes. These are now not pinned anymore. That's in there as well. Yeah, another thing we could do is put a casualty collection point here, couldn't we? That's not a bad idea as well. So I've got 7 commands left. Well, let us... Remember, you can only spend 6 in total, so I can only go down to 3. Do you want to go down to 3? Yeah, why not? So I'll spend 1 to rally the bazooka. And again, these are going to be free rallies because there's not a VOF. And I'm going to put a casualty collection point on that card for 1. And that can be any of the COHQ or his staff, I think it was. I found that out later, didn't it? The first sergeant or the XO could do it. Another thing I came across, Andrew made some comments on it was quite a recent post as well, I think, which I never thought about. Once you put that there, it doesn't need to stay there. I can create a new, because the command is, or sorry, the action is, what is it called? It's called designate a new tactical control. Place a new tactical control measure on the same card as the HQ that expends the commands. So if I've got one there and it picks up and these 2 casualties get evacuated, and then I've got another casualty on another card, and I've got the COHQ, I can then create a casualty collection point there, and then put it up there. So I'm pretty sure I can do that. I think my thought was that was it, and it had to stay there for the rest of the mission. But that's not really what I'm seeing. So I think you could move it about. You know. Okay, so right, did I spend my command from that? I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got 5 left, but I can only spend 2 more. So yeah, turn that paralysed team into a litter team. And then for 1, yeah, that's kind of annoying. Well, that's fine though. It's fine. If I get some commands for, yeah, no, I want to activate 3rd platoon. So yeah, so I've turned that in a litter team, and then for the last command, I'm down to 3 now. That's as far as I can go down. I'm going to activate 3rd platoon. Yeah, so I didn't that was the only thing I've activated with COHQ. Right. Let's tidy that up a bit. So again, everything is under these foxholes in here. Hopefully that looks clear. Let's maybe tidy it up a bit there. That's a bit better. And well, these casualties are going to go away as well, which will tidy things up a bit better as well. Right, so the COHQ only activated the 3rd platoon then. Yeah. Okay, so my blue cube's on the XO, who's only going to get 1, but these 2, 1st and 2nd platoon, will be able to draw for initiative activation. Okay, so, well, it's got to be 3rd platoon next then. I have to deal with it that way, don't I? Right, so 3rd platoon is undercover, is veteran, so a +2 for him. He's only got 1 saved. Well, that's nice. So that's 7. Plus the 1 he's got saved takes him up to 8. So he's got 8 commands to play with, so that could be good. Okay, what's the plan, Grant? Oh yeah, there's a potential contact on that, so we don't want to just tally ho up there. Right, but we do want to get these things moving. We've got potential contact along here as well. And we're at the moment still sitting at heavily engaged, probably. Actually, maybe not. I don't think we are actually. Because we've got to remember these VOFs, that one's not occupied. We're not under that VOF, you know. So fix this a little bit as well. So he's got 8 commands. Well, yeah. Okay. That's going to be 2 commands to do that though, to start with. Maybe I might just move the platoon HQ by himself then. Right, I'm going to use 1, 2. Maybe not the best use of this. To litter team to a fire team to assault team. So that's me spent 2. And well, that does work, Grant. Assuming you've got all the commands, right? I've spent 2. So I can only spend another 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Right, so I'm going to spend 1 more to attempt to infiltrate under the foxholes here. So we're going under the foxholes anyway. and we're attempting to infiltrate. So that's an assault team, so it's line quality, so it's just a 2-card draw. Here we go. No. That would have been nice, but well, not to be. And I don't think I can afford to exhort that because of what I'm trying to do. Because if I spent one more, what I want to do is, sort of seems a bit, I want to platoon move across into here. Excuse me. So that's going to cost me 2. And then I would only have 1 more command left to use out of the 6. And what I was going to do was send that assault team across to there. Right, hang on, that guy's exposed. Oh, right, no, I was thinking about exhorting. Well, if I exhort, it means I won't be able to send that assault team. Yeah, maybe you should just take your time about that one, though. Possibly. And when we move across here, we're going to stop firing on that card. Okay, the incoming marker that'll come off in that phase, but I won't have the heavy weapons firing now. No, hang on. Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about this guy. He's going to open fire, isn't he? Yep. Oh, right, maybe that's more reason to try and exhort this in. Okay, I will. I'll exhort it. So I've spent 4 commands. I've got 4 left, but I can only spend 2 more this turn. And the 2 more is going to be platoon move across under the strong building. Right, but let's do the exhort. 1 more card, looking for the silhouettes. No. Right, so he definitely is exposed. Yeah, not so sure. Forgot about that guy. I mean, he's going to get a potential contact, but now that might not produce anything. He's definitely getting fired upon by that. So it's probably in a bit of bother. Right, and then so like I say, I'm going to spend 2 more commands. I've got 2 left, got to save them, and I'm going to platoon move with 3rd platoon across here under this strong building beside this assault team. Okay, so as a result of that, they're all exposed under the strong building. The assault team there is not exposed under it. And we left behind the COHQ, who's in these foxholes. That's the foxholes with nothing on it. We've got 2 casualties there, and we've got this casualty collection point, just waiting to scoop them up. And this PDF comes away because the platoon moves across here. The heavy weapons comes away as well because there's nothing for them to fire on. Yep. Oh, hang on. I missed something up there, I think. Hang on, though. Right, that's fine. And that's the 3rd platoon. He's got 2 commands saved. Remember, he got 7. He was on 1. He was on 8. So he spent 6 there. So yeah, they're getting through them anyway. Yeah, I think I've missed some alteration in VOF here when these guys moved up. Oh no, that heavy machine gun's exposed. Yeah, okay, so it's not firing yet. Yeah, okay. So we'd still just have small arms from, well actually there's only 1 fire team, but that's enough because we changed them into assault teams, isn't it? Yeah, it's still small arms, that's fine. Okay, so we've got 3 more, we've got to do the COX. So is it 1st platoon or 2nd platoon? What do we want to deal with first? Right, I think 1st platoon might be the easier one to deal with. 2nd platoon. 1st platoon's got all those commands, eh? Well, that's good because I don't think I think if anything, 2nd platoon is probably going to get an assault team either into here or here, I would think. Well, I think it's probably going to be in here, Grant, isn't it? Oh, hang on, no. We can't do that. I've already said about this, crossing this PDF. I don't think I can do that. I can't go across it. That's annoying. Well, okay, right. Well, I'm going to activate first platoon first. So they are undercover. They are veteran. So +1, +2. And this is on the small number. +2. So 1 + 2 is 3, right? And they were sitting with 9. So they've just got 3 more. Remember, though, can only spend 6. Right, how can we do this then? In a kind of good way. Well, I think first of all we're going to platoon infiltrate under the foxholes. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to cost 2 commands. Just move that cover marker. That takes me down to 10. Yeah, and they're getting to infiltrate again because of this. Yeah, I know. Right, so I'm going to go. So I'm going to straighten this out a little bit. Right, that's how we're going to do that. And then eventually that PDF and VOF's going to come away anyway. They are at the moment sitting under this cover marker, but they're all going to move away anyway. And we're going up into the foxholes, so we're going to attempt to infiltrate. So first platoon, the HQ first. I'll just keep that in view. HQ, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, HQ first. So he's veteran, so he's going to get a 3-card draw. I'm just going to chuck them down here. 1, 2, 3. He fails. So he's going to be exposed. Yeah. I knew this was going to start getting messy. Right, well, these 3 are exposed at the moment. Right, who's next? 2-1 squad. 2-1 is line. No, hang on. Look at the wrong one. He's veteran. Yeah, he is veteran. So 3-card draw they are for the 2-1 squad. 1, 2. Right, okay, so he succeeds. This one's got a rifle grenade. So we'll put him on that side. And we'll tidy it all up once we get there. So 3-1 is veteran as well, I think. Yeah, all the first platoon are veteran. So the 3-card draw for him. 1, 2, 3. He does not make it either. So he's exposed as well. The white machine gun. The white machine gun has... What one is it? 1 light machine gun. Yeah, they're all veteran. So that's veteran as well. So another 3-card draw for that. And the first bazooka as well is going to be veteran. So for the machine gun, no. So he's exposed. And then finally the bazooka, 3-card draw for him. No. Yeah, there's definitely not that many of the infiltration symbols, is there? So he's up there exposed as well. Right, and then this PDF VOF comes off. So it clears that card up. Right. Now, let's well, before I maybe tidy the mess up, they're all under the foxholes. The 4 on this side are not exposed, the 6 on that side are. I've only spent 2 commands, got another 4, I'm probably going to spend 4 more. So, well, first of all, that is going to upgrade the fire here at the moment to automatic weapons from the light machine gun. And the heavy machine gun's not getting it yet because he's exposed, so... But he only fires automatic weapons anyway, so that's that. Yeah, the plan was to put... Thing is, I've got 2 casualty steps, so I know that I'm not going to bring all the squads back. Well, I'm not going to, there's going to be 2 steps missing at least from something. However, one of them... No, hang on, Grant. The first sergeant and the 50 cal machine gun, can that not be the 2 casualties then? So maybe we do have enough teams on the map to put everything back together then. Does that work? We've got an assault team guarding a prisoner though. So we are going to be 1 step short. I think I want to take advantage of moving one of these assault teams up into here though, that's the thing. And like I say, I don't think I can move it across that PDF from there. So right, I'll spend 1 more, that's me spent 3, to give this a command to attempt to infiltrate under the foxholes here. So that was line quality. So 2 card draw. Well, I've not seen an infiltrate for a while, so hopefully. No. So you've spent 3. To be honest, I probably could exhort this. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to spend 1 more command. That's me spent 4, and I'm going to exhort, draw 1 more card. I'll just move back up here and we'll draw the card. So 1 more card for the exhort. There's definitely a lack of them. So he is exposed as well then. And of course this automatic weapons is coming from here. I'm probably going to call a ceasefire, or I could shift fire back to here. The thing is, no, remember there's a contact on that as well, Grant. Let's not go nuts. So I've spent 4, is that right? I've got 2 more commands to spend. Oh, there's 2-1. Well, we've got 2-1 platoon and 3-1 platoon here. Why not just use them? 2-1 and 3-1, they're both veteran. Yeah, so line steps into them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... How many commands does this here had left? Just 2. Yeah, I had 9 and I got 3. So I had 12. 2, 3. I've spent 4. Yeah, I've only got 2 left. Damn. Well, I'll spend. Yeah, because 5 teams green, 2 veterans and a green would make it line, wouldn't it? So I do need to make it line. Yeah, I was thinking that my plan for these teams had been to put 1-3 back into play again, but maybe there's not a mad rush for that. And third platoon have moved across as well, and there is an assault team there, and there is an assault team there. So if they happen to stay alive, then I can use they two to put that together. So I think I'll just I'm going to rally this fire team into an assault team for one, and then for the final point, and then I'm going to save 6 points. I'm going to put that back in. What is it? Supplement. Oh, Grant, wait. You don't need to do that. Forgot the supplement is. Stop. You're wasting commands here, Grant. Go back to. You had 8. Right? Because I don't need to do that. I'm forgetting that. I keep thinking that I need to have it line. These 3-1 platoon, this 2-step squad has got 2 veteran steps in it. Right? It's a veteran squad, and that's a veteran squad. It doesn't matter what I put into it. If I put a normal fire team into it, that's fine. It's only when you're reconstituting. Yeah, it is. It's only when you're reconstituting. I keep forgetting that. So I've got the 8 commands, so rather than convert that, I can do them both. If I really wanted, I don't want to keep. Right, I'm going to use one command. I've got one more I can spend to supplement this fire team back into that. Now, it was the one that had the rifle grenade, so my take on that is that we keep that rifle grenade like that. I could be wrong with how that works. I'm kind of just sort of making it up as I go along, but well, not really. But I think we're all under these foxholes here, aren't we? No, Grant, he was not exposed. Neither was that, was it? That goes away. Pretty sure these weren't exposed, were they? Well, that's probably not going to matter. Alright, I can spend one more command, and what I could do is put that assault team into there. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to stop there. I'm going to save 7 commands rather than spend the one more that I could. Right, let me tidy this mess up then. Right, to be honest, I can't even remember what was maybe not exposed. So I've just put them all exposed. They're all exposed under the foxholes. Hopefully that's not going to bite me in the bum. To be honest, I think this one wasn't, and maybe this assault team wasn't. I've just put them all in there. This guy's going to go away as well shortly. I'll just do that in the clean-up phase, I think. Okay, so that's first platoon done some stuff. Okay. Right, we've got second platoon now. Now he's only got 1 saved, so we're going to activate him. No, hang on, Grant. Don't put him up there yet. He's line quality and he's not undercover by the looks. Yeah, line quality not undercover, so this is an unmodified small number. Reshuffle, but before we do, it's only a 1 we're getting. Yeah, we're struggling with second platoon, aren't we? Did they not struggle before? No, actually it was third that was struggling before. Yeah, I wanted to draw for them. I'm just looking back, where I am, I've been watching part 4. I'm about to go into part 5, I suppose. So I'm just shuffling up here. So it was only 1 command, wasn't it, for second platoon? So he's only got 2 commands. Well, yeah, maybe we're not fussed about doing anything. Shift fire. Probably shift fire, Just use 1 command and shift fire, save the other one, maybe. Get a crossfire on that bunker. I mean, it is just a paralysed. You know what we've been better doing is moving something up there. But we've got fire going in there, so... Yeah, what you would have needed to do is move something up first, then cease fire. Because if we're alone on a card with a paralysed team, we capture it, I think. Don't we? Ah, but remember, there's a potential contact up there, Grant. So I think that's why I wasn't wanting to go there just yet, because we're sitting on 2 potential contacts at the moment, which I think is fine. Just not like go too much in it. I think I will. I think I'll use 1 command the second platoon just to shift fire and save the other point. So we're shifting from there to there. Doesn't feel amazing that, but we did only have 2 commands, so what more can I be really doing? Yeah, okay, so this comes off here. Now what are we firing with here? We've got heavy machine gun, light machine gun. Yeah, it's just the same. So it's still automatic weapons is the best. However, we're getting a crossfire. With that. Yeah, nothing great there, is it? Oh yeah, you've got the XO to come as well. He's got 3 commands. He's going to have 4 commands, Grant. Yeah, see, maybe I could have put an assault team up here, ceasefire here, ceasefire there. I could possibly backtrack a little, because I did have 1 more command with first platoon, didn't I? Thing is, hold on. If I put an assault team up there and capture this guy, then it means the assault team goes away with a guy. It's not a terrible thing. We did work out that it was a good... You get 2 points for it. I think it's just losing the assault team, though. You kind of think you're losing a unit. I think I should just stick with this for 1 more turn. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay, I'm going to just stick with that. Right, so the XO is going to activate. He's going to get 1 command, and he's got 4. But maybe just we don't do anything then, just save the 4 just now. Maybe do his next turn now. We've got to watch. Well, no, that's after this turn. That's us only halfway through, and I think we're doing okay. I mean, out of the potential contacts we've got web, well, this one's about to go away. I mean, it might cause some trouble going away, but we've got this one and this one still to get, and then we've got to work on our... Oh, I forgot to put a PDF here and some fire, because that fire team would have opened up on that guy. I did talk about it at the time. I just think we were concentrating on trying to exhort and whatever. So it's automatic weapons, isn't it? So he's got automatic. That's right, yeah. This incoming's still here. That's fine. He's an assault team anyway, so. Yeah. Okay. Next, so we're just going to save the 4 commands then, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's time. There's still time just to not panic. Right, that's all that. Yeah, we're going to get general initiative, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this, to be honest. So, unmodified small number. Well, we've only got a 1, so you've not got much to think about, Grant. Because these guys all went into cover anyway, didn't they? That's into cover 2. Oh, we could. Yeah, he's moving along, not going to be. Yeah, I could have done my 2 then. I don't know. Because what are. Oh, actually, we might well be heavily engaged now, though, because of that guy opening up. So we've got 1 there. 1 there. Yeah, we are. However, we've got to go through the enemy activity check first, and things might change with that. There's a fire team, though. So should we maybe send this assault team across to here? Maybe. Can't think what else to do with it, to be honest. Yeah, let's go for it, because I think we are actually going to be heavily engaged. So I can move that, I'll tidy that up. So strong building, exposed. He was not exposed, so I'm going to move him across into this hedgerow because here he is going to be exposed. And that was our general initiative then. Okay, right, I feel like I'm getting in a wee bit in the swing of things now though, and I was going to stop here, but I feel like I maybe push on and try and finish the turn. There's not an awful lot of enemies out there, so although there might be shortly, because we've got 1, 2, 3 contacts now to check, haven't we? Okay, yeah. Right, let's move on then to the enemy higher HQ event phase. There is not one. Right, so enemy activity check. We have this guy here, so that's number 1. This guy here, number 2. I think that's it. No, this guy here, number 3. Yeah. That's a fire team. That's a fire team. That's a paralysed team. That's one of our guys. Yeah, it's quite a few fell off the map. So this is a 1, a 2, and a 3. Yeah, so on a 3, we get a 2. That's the one in the bunker, isn't it? That was a 1. So this is a paralysed team in the bunker. He's not pinned. Okay. Yeah, I seem to recall that. I don't think he'll maybe do anything then. Yeah, I think he needs to wait. He needs to hope for the... What is it? The retreat segment. Yeah, he's going to retreat, isn't he? That's why if we had put... We could have captured him if we moved something up there. But now I think he's going to retreat. That's fine. So I don't think he's going to do anything in the activity, because I don't think we've got anything for him, because he's not pinned. So no. It's not an assault team, it's not a fire team, it's not a leader, spotter, litter team. It's just this one down the bottom, which is paralysed team. Paralysed team not on an opposing unit's card, right? And he's not got a leader with him. So it's going to be an auto no action. If he did have the leader with him right enough, there was a chance he would have rallied. But the leader went away, so he's not going to do anything. But like I say, he will be able to back off. Which is fine by me, to be honest. Yeah, if I'd put a unit up, it would have meant another assault team going away. Right, we've got 2 more to check. This is a 1, this is a 2. We've got a 2, so it's a fire team that's pinned here. So it's pinned, not undercover, on the same card. Kind of don't want him to go away though, because he's what's creating our heavily engaged. So pinned on same card as opposing unit and not undercover. Yeah, that's it there. So on a 5, we've drawn a 3. I think that might be rally. It is. So he's going to attempt to rally. Which, yeah, well, I'd rather he didn't, right enough. So he's going to try and attempt to remove the pin marker. And that's just a 1 card draw because he's green. Looking for rally. He does not get it. Good. Actually, that's something that we could have done with that general initiative as well. Missed that, didn't I? Oh, and I'll tell you something else that we could have done. We've got this guy down here. Remember, I noticed after part 7, that's why I've kind of uncovered these guys a little bit. Yeah, because he's kind of been left behind there. So he's kind of going to have to work for himself. So this didn't do anything then, no. Well, I attempted to remove its pin. So this fire team here, so it's a fire team undercover, it's firing. I want to say he's just going to sit and do his thing, isn't he? He's not pinned. He's not 2 or more. It's not fire team. It's not an opposing card, so these don't apply either. Yeah, this is one that he just. He's just a normal. Oh, he's not. Stop, Grant. He's not. So when I looked at the marker there, he's the white machine gun on his fire team side. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but so is that not slightly different? Where are we here? Yeah, here we are. I think assault team. I'm just looking at the ones further up, just in case I missed something. So assault team, fire team. He's not an opposing card. Leader on fire team side. No, he's a spotter, sniper, or weapon team. He's a weapon team on his fire team side. There's no leader with him. So he's either going to, he's going to rally back up, or no action. So we're drawing on a 2, and if he gets a 2. He's going to attempt to rally, and he does get a 2. And actually, hold on. Yeah. No, we're okay. I've got to watch that because he's going to auto rally, isn't he? Because this is a rally attempt that's not. Hang on. That's a slightly different one, isn't it? What is that called? Rally a fire to your fire team side, from your fire team side. Attempt to flip a unit with a fire team side to front. It is automatic if it's no VOF. So I was watching myself doing that before, and I don't think I've done it because I think there's always been a VOF, but there's no VOF here, so we're not drawing cards for this. He's just going to flip. So now he's back to his white machine gun side. So he's got long range. So same automatic weapons. We were tracking his ammo, weren't we? So 1 white machine gun team. Yeah, I've got him at 5 ammo. And although he flipped his fire team side, I'm assuming he just tracks the same ammo. So, right, so he's done that. Okay. Right, I think that's all the enemy activity, isn't it? Yeah. There's only 3 of them, weren't there? Yeah. Okay, so moving on. Right, capture segment. Capture and paralyze a water team on a card with an unpinned infantry unit with a VOF. This is where we would have moved somebody up there. So no, that's not going to happen. However, the next part is a retreat segment. Oh, hang on. Enemy casualties, yeah. Well, we're still not capturing this yet because this unit's here. There's a. We need to be. Yeah, it needs to be not enemy occupied or occupied by us. Yeah, we can't have enemies there, is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that's right. Right, retreat segment. Retreat any unpinned paralyzed team under a VOF marker, 1 card prior. Yeah, I don't need to go any further. He's unpinned, he's under a VOF marker, he's going away. Okay, so he's escaping. So that is that. Which I should have realised, and then. Yeah, well, no, I couldn't have ceasefired. Yeah, we would still automatically open fire on that anyway, wouldn't we? Yeah, okay. Retreating the unpinned letter teams. No, there's none of that. I think I sorted my letter teams out anyway, didn't I? Well, the letter team says retreat any unpinned letter team plus a casualty under VOF marker, 1 card. I'm assuming that needs to be all that, and if you only had an unpinned letter team without a casualty, you wouldn't be doing that, but yeah. Right, moving on. AT combat and vehicle movement, none of that. Fire mission update segment, we've got that comes off and that comes off. Doesn't really have any effect though. No. And then potential contact evaluation segment. Well, have we kept our heavily engaged? We have. Because we've got this card with a VOF on it. We've got this card with a VOF on it. 2 occupied cards and friendly and enemy on one of those cards. Yeah, so we're heavily engaged. Right, the contacts are, there's an A here, there's an A here, and there's a B here. So we do the A's first. So this is a 1, this is a 2. We draw a 2. So it's going to be this one here. And an A heavily engaged. I want to say it's 3. Where are we? An A heavily engaged is 3. When we come to a B heavily engaged is only going to be 2. So 3 card draw here to see if we get a contact. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. No. I didn't want that one. Mind you, that is the guy that's getting fired upon, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to. It's not going to be any difficulty getting a package. The package can come here or here, I think. So, yeah, okay. So, we've got a contact here. And it's an A, isn't it? Right, let's see what we get out of 10. I got a 5. 5 on the A is a command post, package 12. Package 12, command post. I think I've had this before. Oh yeah, it's a squad again, and the leader in the bunker. Okay. So, place VOF, PDF, yes. It's not spotted. Interestingly, it would go in the same card. Ooh, yuck. And I'm not sure how that works with the bunker situation. That's why I'm kind of hoping I just don't get that. Right, so it's a squad and a leader under a bunker. So let's get another squad. We don't know where this is going just yet. There's a squad. And the leader situation doesn't matter. We just need a leader. It might well be the same one that I had before. And a bunker. There we go. Yep. Just dropped it. Right, bunker. Right. So that's what's going down. Where's it going? Right, so draw on a 10. We really don't want a 1 or a 2 here. I've got a 9. Okay. That should be okay. In fact, yeah, it will be okay. Left would have been an issue, I think. So it's right front of max line of sight. So it's this card here, right front of max line of sight. It'll be this card. The squad can be long range. Actually, the leader brings a. I forgot about the rifle grenade, didn't he? Lost it now. Panzer first, but I've not got rifle grenade. Well, I've got one, so we've seen it already, didn't we? Just can't find it again. There it is. Yeah. The squad's got a long range, so it could potentially go on a hill here if there was a hill. I'd be able to fire through that. So I need to draw for a possible hill there. I'd rather we didn't draw one, but here we go. It's not, it's a farm, right? So we'll just shuffle that back in. So that does mean that it's going to go in the Orchard Grove there. Just shuffle that up. So squad leader, leader with a rifle grenade, 2-2 platoon. So 2-2 platoon. Right, the bunker is pointing that way then. Maybe I can make a better job of that. Hang on. Right, not quite sure if that's better or not. 2-2 platoon, and he's got six ammo on it. So 2-2 platoon. He's veteran. He's got 6 ammunition. What am I thinking? Yeah, so the bunker's got to be pointing this way. I'm going to have a little look into bunker stuff, I think. I'm just worried about that bit of red, about them coming out of the bunker, and then I thought about the situation across here when the shift fire, and then I wondered, would they maybe have came out the bunker to start attacking, like shifting fire? Maybe that would have been allowed. I don't know. I'm not sure though. I don't think so. So, and yeah, another thing. Well, that comes away, but it's going to get flipped over, and these are not spotted. Okay, and then we set up another PDF. It's automatic weapons also, however it's going to create a crossfire for them as well. Yeah, and we can't fire at him. I mean, it would be a good thing to spot and with this, and then just shift fire. Well, in fact, yeah, no, I would have to shift fire because they're still firing on nothing, aren't they? But we need to spot it first, so right, so I think that's good. Okay, well, that was a bad start to our potential contact, so we've got 2 more. Yeah, this one here's an A, this one's a B, so we're going to do this one next. It's going to be a 3-card draw as well because we're still heavily engaged. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. No. 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 Okay, that's better. So that one comes away. Nice. And then this B here is only going to be a 2-card draw because again we're still heavily engaged. 2-card draw, looking for contact. Alright, we get one again. Okay, so this is a B this time. So let's have a look. Draw on a 10. Where are we? Right, I've lost what I'm looking for. Drawing on a 10, Grant, it's a 2. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. 2. So it's going to be incoming, isn't it? And it's artillery as well. Yuck. So incoming artillery, package 2. Yeah, there's going to be a place for him to go as well. Just thought maybe there might not be, but why he could go left as well, couldn't he? So, well, I'm going to just draw for placement here on this. On a 10, we get a 3. Which is front. Yeah, that works. Front of max line of sight. Okay, and it's package 2. But we know what this is. Package 2, we've done this before. Anchor artillery, yes, well, it places the VOF, not the PDF. It's not spotted. That's not going to come in because we're front max line of sight. It's artillery, forward observer spotter with a -4, and come in. Okay, and remember, they've not just got one mission this time, one fire mission. I think they've got 2 for the artillery, 3 for the... Well, I'll tell you on this. I need to go back to that bit anyway. It is the top there. Artillery is a -4. It's got 2 fire missions, and we draw 2 cards. But remember, the first one's automatic anyway. So, okay. Actually, I'm just thinking here. Is this not going to go way up here? This is the card that's triggering it. And I thought, well, front max line of sight is here. But remember, they can see from very long range. So he couldn't go there because he can't see through that card. But that's on a hill. And that would be at very long range. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's going up there. He's going up there. Under foxholes as well. And we need what, artillery, an artillery spotter. So artillery spotter, hang on, it's starting to stretch now. It's going up here. Cards are not under the plexi as well, which doesn't help. So artillery spotter, under foxholes. I'm going to take the potential contact marker off the card that triggered that and flip it over to that because he's not spotted. There's not a PDF anyway, so I'm not going to place a PDF because when he comes to fire again, well, we'll know that's his target. Yeah, it's a bit... I want to say there's some of the extra counters, some of the target markers that they're bringing in. Maybe some of them will make that a bit clearer, but I've not had any issue. I think it was brought up recently. I think it was maybe Billy was having some issues with wanting to know which fire mission was coming from where, which one was which. And I suppose I could see you getting muddled up a little bit with how that goes, but anyway. So there's an incoming marker going on here. Boom. -4. Now I kind of need to track that. So it was because he's got another fire mission. So it was RT1, wasn't it? I can't remember what it says. Does it say? Does it say one RT spotter? Oops. One RT spotter, right. And he's going to be veteran as well. And he's got 2 fire missions. So the first one's automatic. But to be honest, I should just scroll that off now. Well, no, you don't like to do that, Grant. You like to do it at the end, so I'll do that once I track my ammo. Okay. It's maybe like I might have to stop now rather than move into the combat segment. There's maybe a bit more going on than I thought might be. Okay. Yeah, but just as well I noticed that, I think that's right though, eh? You would go up the hill. Because if there was, we would be drawn for a hill there to see if he could get put. And he's not firing through anything. Maybe he's up above this. He's not affecting that. And he's not firing. He's just calling fire. This is the same as what we've done over here, wasn't it? When we're on this card, we were calling for fire on that card because we could see through that card. And I think we had a friendly unit in there at the time. Okay. So that's all the contacts. We've got 2 of the 3 after being heavily engaged as well. So that's kind of messed things up again. Although we did clear a lot of the stuff off. A few things fell back, didn't they? Yeah, I'd like to go in and finish this, but... yeah, come on, Grant, can we not? Maybe. What have I got to do? There's one here, a couple here, and that there. That's that. Right, okay. Let's finish it. Remove pin markers for any vehicle infantry units that are not under a VOF. No, I don't think there is any. The only guys that are pinned are here and they're under a VOF. So no. Right, let's combat then. So our guys, we've got this guy here. No, hang on, we've got this guy here, and this guy here. So let's do this guy first. So what state's he in? He's getting fire across the green. Well, he's actually getting the +2 for that, because none of them are firing across the white. I want to say that's different. That's a bit that throws me, that, isn't it? If any fire's coming across the green, I think you take the big number, where you would think it would be the other way about. I think I've spoken about that one before. However, all the fire's coming across the green, so we sure we get the +2. Hang on, sorry. Goes on the move there. Right, so the +2 for that. Yeah, he found foxholes, he moved into the foxholes, so that's a +3. But he's exposed, so that's -2, takes him down to a +1. The fire is -1, and then crossfire is -1. That's -1 in total, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. +3 -4. Yeah, so it's a -1. So on a -1, we get a hit. Yeah. So assault team is wine quality. And it's paralysed. Right. Let's start. So paralysed under the foxholes. Assault team goes away, and pinned and exposed. Okay. Right, fair enough. Right, moving along. Our next one is here. +1 for being pinned, +1 for being under cover. That's +3, and the fire is all pinned, so it's a +5 to this one. +5 is a miss, so he gets his pin marker off. Good. And yeah, this guy. So -4 for the incoming. Yeah, so the incoming considers a small number. So +1, but it's -6 in total. So it's a -5 for him. Yeah, that's definitely a hit, isn't it? Yeah, bad card. So again, it's an assault team. He's wine. And he's paralysed as well. Yeah. We need a pin marker. So paralysed, pinned, exposed. Well, no casualties, but yeah, not great. Well, the thing, it will mean that'll call for fire on that card again, but so at least it's not targeting something else. Right, that was all our guys, wasn't it? One there. Yeah. And then the only one that they've got under fire is here. So +1 for the cemetery, +1 for being pinned. It's +2, and the fire was all pinned, so it's +4 for him. And that's a miss. So he's also going to remove his pin marker. Okay, right, ammo. Quick check in ammo. Right, well, let's get the artillery of theirs taken down by 1. And then what else have they got? They've got the light machine gun team there. That spent 1, that's down to 4. And then the squad that just appeared here fired 1, that's down from 6 to 5. And then for our guys, well, actually, I'll stay on this side. The heavy machine guns fired. Yeah, that one fired, and is it right under that exposed? But I think it is, and the foxhole, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So he fired as well. So both heavy machine guns fired, so they're down to 5. That was the first of them firing. Our light machine guns, yes, both of them fired. So they're now down to 2. No bazookas. No. Did the mortar fire? No, it's exposed. It's further down here. It's part of the 3rd platoon, so it did not fire. And did we use any more fire missions there? No. No, we did not. Okay. And so update ammo. Right. So clean up. Remove quite a few exposed markers, I think. Oh, come here. No one there. And anything else? Another exposed marker. Don't think there's anything else. Right, I just want to show that guy there. Just when there's nothing on the card, just make sure you give them. It's different here. Well, that's pinned, but yeah. And then let's adjust VOFs. Enemies found that cards out valid targets. No. It's these. Yeah, we didn't get any casualties. We just got paralysed teams. And then yeah, but just adjust VOFs. This is still firing with -1, getting the crossfire, yes. These two are firing at each other now with automatic weapons, so we can change both of them. There's one. Oh, another one lying about. Automatic weapons. On the other side of that. There we go. We are still firing on this car, but we're going to probably change that. That incoming's in there. Yeah, that's everything, I think. Yeah, so that's maybe not still awful, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to take the battalion HQ away now, I think. So we'll put him back there, take that marker off of there. I'm going to take the 2 little blue cubes away and move the game turn marker on to turn 6. And yeah, okay, well, we got through a turn there after all. Felt like it started a bit sluggish, and I felt like I shouldn't have been here and not bothered tonight, but once I got into the swing of it, actually, I was quite enjoying it there. Just sometimes it's quite a long day at work, and maybe I shouldn't bother sometimes. Okay, I'll leave it at that, because we're about an hour and a half, so it's quite a long video actually. And we're coming back to a new turn 6. And yeah, things are okay, I think. Another bunker, I know, and then some artillery fire, but he's only going to have one more mission and go away, and he's going to fire. I think he keeps firing at the same card. Well, I'll tell you what we should have is one of the target markers on that, shouldn't we? I don't know if I've got other ones though. There's one, we've got one for us there, but Oh, there's one. Hang on. Because when it comes, if he fires on that card again, then I think he gets a 1 extra draw there. And I think if they've got fire missiles left, I think that the first priority is to target the same card if there's still a valid target. I might be wrong with that, but we'll get around to that. It's been a while since we had more than one fire mission, so... Right, I'll get away for now, and hopefully be back tomorrow night for maybe another part as well. Because, yeah, I do want to try and see if I can get through this mission before next weekend, so that's the plan. But I don't want to rush it either, so... But I think we could probably do it. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.